Worms, I just opened up a can of those.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. Let's get right into it. We have the winners of the first ever NBA 2K20 Shoe Creator Challenge.
That's right. Not only are we going to announce who you voted for, but there is 250,000 VC for stake and a chance to get your shoes in NBA 2K20.
All right, let's look at the first category, the best use of color. Congratulations, Eptic Rev.
Next up, best throwback. Congratulations, Gamer Keezy.
What inspired me to make this shoe was one, the silhouette. The Jordan 6 is one of the best Jordans of all time. The ultimate goal would be to see my created shoe on every single player in the park. You should choose my shoe because you're going to want this in the store.
For most.
Let's beat the team! At small forward, 6 feet 1 inches, number 1, Cameron Young. At point guard, 5'8", number 10, Kelsey Plum! At shooting guard, 5 feet 10 inches, number 21, Kayla McBride. At power forward, 6'4", number 22, Asia Wilson! Starting at center, standing 6'8", number 8, Liz Cambage. A head coach for your team. Let's hear it for your Las Vegas Aces.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Seattle Storm going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us. Well, we're in the WNBA Finals in a winner-take-all matchup. Guys, how much fun is this going to be?
Lots of fun, Blake, despite having to sit next to you. And these players, look, they know what it's going to take. Dive for loose balls, box out for rebounds. Those little things will end up making a big difference.
Oh, absolutely. Tonight is all about effort. Give this game your all because you may never be back on this stage.
Here's Paris. Puts it up. Stewart. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass.
Fourth in the league in O-boards during her breakout 2018 campaign, Howard is a threat to turn any missed shot into a bucket.
Pass to McBride. Wilson, guarded by Howard. Young with it. Howard's there. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
Now here's McBride. Pass to Cambage. Poked away. Now here's Howard. She's guarded by Plum. Count it.
And the offense, 3 of 4. A solid start to the game, if I say so myself.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. McBride outside. Ooh, no luck on that one. Some solid defense from Sue Bird. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Up top, Wilson. Guarded by Canada. Cambage. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Strong awareness from Wilson. She knows that opponents lock in on her, so she's happy to dish and keep her teammates involved.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Bird. And down it goes. 2 points.
4 of 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Outside Plum. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. A nice shot by Wilson.
On the court, Wilson doesn't take no for an answer. I mean, she'll battle through any defense.
Pass to Stewart. Howard. Now here is Canada. She's guarded by Wilson. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Stewart missing. The Aces trailing. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. The shot comes out.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Here's Paris. She's guarded by Plum. Shot's good by Paris.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here's Young. Looking for her first basket still in this one. McBride outside. Pass to Cambage. Outside Plum. The 3 won't fall. Here's Seattle. Left side Stewart. Here's Paris. Shoots over Cambage. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's the Aces with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Pass to McBride. Now here's Bird. Guarded closely. Now here's Howard. Outside Stewart. Bird with it. Here's Paris. Yes, and a nice assist from Sue Bird.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's McBride. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Howard. Down it goes for her 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
Timeout called the Aces.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help, it's to front a player. They've got to try something.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's Colson. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line. It's on Sue Bird.
Shooting for your Las Vegas Aces, Sydney Coulson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. Outside Howard. Bird. Pass to Stewart. Six on the shot clock. Here's Paris. That one is off. And Las Vegas the other way now. Hamby outside. Here's Coulson. Defended by Stewart. Back to Hamby. Pass to Cambage. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. And here's Whitcomb. Here's Paris. Liz Cambage with the defensive effort.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Prince, guarded by Bird. Hamby outside. Wilson, left side. Pass to Coulson. Shoots the three. Cambage, great positioning on the putback.
Disciplined yet powerful on the glass. Coaches love Cambage's ability to earn her team extra possessions.
Here's Paris. Inside, Whitcomb. A beautiful reverse layup.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Here's Coulson. Hamby outside. Pass to Cambage. From down low. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Here's Stewart. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Strong play drawing contact. At 6'4", it's very hard to stop Stewart without fouling her when she gets inside.
It's her first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
I love watching players come into the league and dominate immediately. Stewart did exactly that after being selected first overall in the draft.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Coulson. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Swords. Trailing by 13. 6 to shoot. Pass to Coulson. Let's go with a 3. Whitcomb grabs the miss. Now Stewart. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. And this is her second trip to the free throw line. Here's Colson. Pass to Prince. Hamby with the ball. Here's Cambage. Will it go? And she sinks the layup.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Now here's Bird. Stolen by Cambage. Here's Colson. Pass to Cambage. And the shot goes in.
Well, if you're going to foul Cambage, you really need to foul her. She's so strong, fantastic at finishing through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
It was 5 years between WNBA seasons for Liz Cambage. And what did she do when she returned to the league? Lead the league in baskets made, a talented offensive force. They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim, and they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Rogers. Up again. And Clark pulls it down.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
And she makes the first.
Drafted first overall back in 2002, Sue Bird has done everything in the WNBA. Made all-star teams, won titles, really a true role model for any young player coming up in this league.
And so she hits both. Here's Colson. Pass to Swords. Hamby. Rogers. Whitcomb defending. Fires the three. And Sugar Rogers gets the three. Now Bird.
Solid D by Cambage. How do you try to score on someone that tall and athletic? Honestly, I wouldn't even try.
And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Storm out in front. They lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Storm team out there.
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through one.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And it's the Aces with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Colson, guarded by Bird. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Shooting for your Las Vegas Aces, Tierra Hamby, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. And here are the Storm now. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Clark. Russell with it. Just 5 on the clock. Langhorn with the ball. She's covered by Hamby. Expanding her range. She can't hit that time. The Aces go the other way with it. Down low. Cambasia's shot is off. Here's Seattle. They lead by 11. Outside Canada. Liz Cambage with the defensive effort. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Colson, guarded by Canada. Pass to Hamby. Cambage shoots over Russell. Cambage no good.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
Now here is Canada. She's tightly guarded. Clark outside. Pass to Whitcomb. The 3. And the Storm miss again. Now the Aces with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Amby outside. Rogers. Whitcomb defending. Outside Rogers. Cambage. That falls. A great assist by Sugar Rogers.
Little contact, of course. It's not going to affect Cambage. What focus on the finish from the Australian.
Pass to Russell. Canada. Tipped away. Outside Rogers. Olsen. Whitcomb defending. Here's Colson. Hamby down low. Guarded by Canada. And the basket by Hamby. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Canada. Alicia Clark on the wing. Pass to Whitcomb. Shot to end the cold run. Las Vegas grabs the miss. To the inside. Colson with the bucket.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
Now here is Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now here's Whitcomb. Rogers defending. Whitcomb misses. The Aces trailing. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
To the wing on the left. Here's Colson. Whitcomb defending. Great D that time from Carolyn Swords.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Now here's Swords. Shoots over Whitcomb. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
I like the assist. She knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
Outside Canada. Russell to the middle. Floats one up, and they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And the Aces with possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Right outside. That one, good for 2.
Their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Yeah, slow start, but they're starting to heat up, and that could help them narrow the gap.
That and some stops.
Now here is Stewart. She has 7. And again, it's the Storm missing. Here's Wilson. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Number 1 picks in the draft face a lot of pressure, but Wilson is laser focused and has remained composed.
Pass to Stewart. And Cambage pulls it down. Now here's Young. Defense right on her. Now here's Plum. Clock at 6. Right outside. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. I mean, old-fashioned pound-the-rock basketball, and it's working well.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Nice game. Great performance by Liz Cambage.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint, keep her away from the bucket.
Seattle trailing here. Pass to Howard. Outside Stewart. And here's Canada. Here's Paris. Back to Canada. Shoots over Young. And again, it's the Storm missing. McBride outside. Jordan Canada with the steal. Lets the floater go. Here's Bird. Kelsey Plum with the steal. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it. Pass to Paris. Stewart. Howard inside, working on Wilson. A shot by Canada, no good.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
And here's Cambage, guarded by Canada. Cambage, shot's good.
When she's going, no one lights up the scoreboard like Liz Cambage. That 53-point game she had back in 2018, it set the WNBA single-game mark.
Pass to Bird.
Shot to stop the run.
Now here's Howard. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here's McBride. To the paint, Wilson. No good on that shot. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Here's Stewart. That one falls.
They tried to increase the degree of difficulty for Stewart. Didn't matter. She has the strength and focus to take a bump and make the basket.
Here's McBride. Puts it up from 12. Poked away. And here's Sue Bird outside. Asia Wilson grabs the board. The Aces trailing. Outside Plum. Back to Young. Pass to Wilson. McBride. Shot clock at 6. The Aces with another miss. And it's the Storm with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Howard, that's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Outside Canada. Howard. Outside Stewart. Pass to Canada. Now Howard. She's guarded by Plum.
Not really sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
They ought to be.
Young's shot is off.
Not only is the game neck and neck, but the rebounding battle is too. Very tight game on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have put in a terrific effort down low. They should use a little clock here.
Yeah, milk the clock with this possession.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're down.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
And she's got her first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Really one of the most consistent performers in the WNBA. Tamara Young entered the league in 2008 as a first-round pick, and she's been a key player ever since.
She's off on the second. Here's Howard. Goes back up and count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Voted most improved player in 2018, Natasha Howard shot 55% from the field, easily set a career scoring average mark, and was on the all-defensive team.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Storm out in front. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Beige is putting in work in this one.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Outside Plum. Brianna Stewart with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It goes on Kelsey Plum.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So she hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here are the Aces now. They trail by 6. Now here's Young, guarded by Canada. Here's Wilson. That shot off. So the Storm will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Bird. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Inside. And Beige inside, guarded by Bird. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far. Pass to Paris. Stewart. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A big part of Stewart's game, getting to the line. She was second in the WNBA in free throw makes her rookie season.
She's made all of her free throws to this point, 3 of 3.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And she makes both free throws. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And here's McBride. Over to the wing. Shoots from 14. Chalk up 2 right there.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Down low. Shot's good by Paris.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Pass to Cambage. Young. Plum with it. Just 5 to shoot. Now Cambage. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Their second half has started well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. I like to see that.
Pass to Paris. Up top, Bird. Now here is Canada. McBride covering. Outside Canada. Puts up the 3. And Cambage pulls it down.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Now here's Young. Pass to Wilson. Over Canada. Wilson no good. Seattle in the lead. Out to the wing. Here's the floater. And there's the bucket as Canada finishes it off.
That was a heads-up play by Stewart. Look, the bottom line, she's a playmaker.
And here's Cambage. McBride. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Bird, and Wilson gets it to go.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Whitcomb. She has 7. Bird. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And again, it's the Storm missing. Left side, Plum. Wilson. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Rebounds well and has a knack for converting offensive rebounds into points. Wilson is electric.
Now here's Whitcomb. Six on the shot clock. That's tipped. Kelsey Plum with the steal. Wilson with it. Langhorn's there. Cambage. She's covered by Clark. Clock at 6. Outside Plum. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
For the tie, and that's 2 points on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ball game.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
Now here's Bird. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Rogers with it. Whitcomb covering. Plum gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
To the inside, Clark. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Liz Cambage. Here's Hamby. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. The Storm trail. shoots the three, and Sammy Whitcomb gets the three.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Cambage. That shot is good. She's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Seattle calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Cambage.
She's cooking with gas right now. They needed to call this timeout so the whole team can get a game plan together and shut her down.
Aces making a switch. Here's Seattle. Bird outside. Alicia Clark on the wing. Pass to Whitcomb. Jacks up a three, and Asia Wilson with the block.
We're watching an elite shot blocker go to work. Great timing by Wilson. That's something she seems to have mastered. With all the shots this offense has drained here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark. And I'm not that good at math, but I know that's a good mark to be at.
Anytime you make more than you miss, Brian, it certainly is good. And any team in the league will take that. Excellent.
Now here's Whitcomb. 10 points for her. Bird outside. The 17-footer. And again, it's the Storm missing.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Pass to Swords. Here's Colson. Here's Wilson. Whitcomb defending. Baseline jumper. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
With the feel for the game that simply cannot be taught on the fly, Wilson's continued to impress basketball fans.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Whitcomb. Now here's Russell. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. Carolyn Swords picks one up.
Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one. And so she makes both from the line. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Hamby. Swords. Here's Colson. Wilson, guarded by Howard. Here's Colson. Back to Wilson. Here's Colson. She's covered by Clark. Colson misses. Seattle with the ball. Whitcomb with it. Pass to Russell. Langhorn outside. Whitcomb. Here's Russell. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well done to finish that one off.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Swords with it, and Russell picks her up defensively. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. No good on the three. Clark outside. For the lead. The shot, no good. And Las Vegas the other way now. Here's Colson. Whitcomb defending. Knocked away. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Clark. Russell. Back to Clark. 6 to shoot. Here's Whitcomb. Knocks down the three ball.
An attentive player who sees the floor well, Clark really understands how to distribute the rock.
3/4 of play and a close game here. Storm out in front, up 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
Get you some, just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. 4th quarter action getting started. Seattle leading. Now here is Canada. Pass to Paris. Nails the baby hook.
She burrows her way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Here's Prince. Now Wilson. Here's Prince. Knocks it loose. Young. Clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. The shot will not fall.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Brianna Stewart draws the double. She can't get that one to fall. Pass to McBride. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Young. Hamby converts on the jumper for an easy 2.
Well, she's played well over 300 games in this league. Young has a tremendous feel for when teammates are open.
Pass to Clark. Harris. Brianna Stewart from outside. Doesn't go that time. Hamby outside. And it's Seattle with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Canada. Outside Stewart. Canada. The second chance effort. And 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Las Vegas Aces.
That's where she wants the ball. Howard is such a high percentage shooter. She gets into good spots, forces fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. The Storm making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Las Vegas trailing. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Young. Wilson, right side. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
If you don't stay grounded when defending an intelligent scorer like Wilson, she'll make you pay 8 out of 7 days a week.
And she makes the first. And good on both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Howard. Stewart. Canada with it. Down low. Here's Howard. Here's Paris. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Liz Cambage. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
They've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
To take the lead. Plum can't hit. Right side, Canada. And the Storm miss again.
That's the shot she had to take.
No question, the decision was good, just didn't execute.
Wilson with the bucket.
Plays with such imagination and vision. Players like Wilson go on to have long, successful careers.
Now here's Bird. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Howard, he's guarded by Wilson. Here's Stewart. And the Storm miss again.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Plum gets the bucket.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Howard. Bird outside. Pass to Paris. Stolen by Cambage. Fast break, Las Vegas. McBride misses.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Outside Canada. Back to Stewart. To stop the drought. And that one drops for her.
Well, that's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Outside Plum. Pass to McBride. Shoots over Bird. Offensive board. Wilson with the bucket.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why all my life, grinding all my life, all my life, grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why all my life, grinding all my life. I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I'm legit. Now, according to the way that I present in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know that West Side. Rap this, fucks, all this rap money, look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love in the dream we trust. If you switching up the players on your team too much, tell me copy that's my love, feeling supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream of what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustle, sing the crush? Las Vegas, baby. After all that looking tough, all these
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Liz Cambage.
Spectacular shooting exhibition. Very calculated in her approach, not just chucking shots. She's taking the ones she thinks she can make, which has turned out to be most of them.
Bird, McBride covering. Got a piece of it. Now Plum. Pass to Cambage. Soft touch off the glass.
Maybe the best in the paint in the entire world. Liz Cambage has the combo of height at 6'8", plus touch to just torch teams.
Now here is Canada. Stewart, guarded by Young. And here is Bird. Canada. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 16. And she hits the jump shot.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
McBride with the ball, guarded by Bird. And that one's good, Wilson.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Howard. Bird outside. For 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Good work there as it goes.
The bigger the moment, the bigger Howard plays. Remember, in the 2018 final, she had 29 and 14 in the clincher.
And here's the fast break. Rejected by Liz Cambage. Outside Canada. The floater, Harris. The offensive rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Cambage. Now here's McBride. Now Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Young, guarded by Bird. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Here's Canada. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Outside Plum. Pass to Cambage. Over Canada. A nice shot by Cambage.
Showing no distress in a dire moment. Cambage is dependable when her number is called.
Outside Canada. Stewart with the ball. to tie it up. The rebound by Tamara Young. Plum to the paint. And Wilson gets it to go.
Not surprised to see Wilson score the big-time bucket. She has an assortment of moves to throw at defenders.
Now here is Stewart. Makes it off the glass.
Close your eyes, kids. Stewart is fearless, and her team relies on her for those late-game buckets.
Outside Plum. Wilson no good.
The defense was ready for her, got a hand in her face, and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a little bit here.
Probably a smart move. Be calm, be patient.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's on Sue Bird.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a two-possession game.
Seattle calls timeout. Inside. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Well, she's played in more games than anybody in WNBA history. Sue Bird is used to these moments. She's seen more than anybody ever.
Good on the shot.
I admire how A'ja Wilson's able to elevate her level of play in the clutchest of situations.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting for your Las Vegas Aces. Liz Cambage at the line for two.
She gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And here's Sue Bird outside. The shot, no good. Here's Las Vegas. And here's McBride. So the Aces win it.
Where I'm from, you see so much pain, but the kid do it big. Now they know my